Hey everybody, this is Garrett McLaughlin. I'm here at Quest Performance in Cool Springs, and next to me here is Brady Holt, who is the Director of Performance. So what we want to show you is some tips to look at the ankle. The ankle is a pretty important joint that a lot of people are missing in terms of proper range of motion and function. I'm going to show you from a function standpoint to make sure we have that necessary range of motion, and Brady's going to take that a step further into that more of the athletic performance piece to make sure we're getting into the right position to be explosive as far as sprinting, change of direction, and explosiveness. So what we're going to do, Brady's going to demonstrate. We're going to have him here first to check to see if he has the necessary ankle range of motion. So we're looking at ankle dorsiflexion, which is pulling the toes up or the foot up here towards the knee and towards kind of the head in that position. So he's going to be in what's called the half kneeling position. So on one knee, typically we want, for good range of motion, we want his toe to be 4 inches away from the wall. And then we're going to ask him to lunge forward like he did, trying to touch the knee to the wall. And we want to see the point where that heel starts to lift off the ground. We know if he was tight in the ankle, that as he lunges forward, that heel starts to lift up just a little bit, and he's unable to reach that wall from a 4-inch distance. That means he's restricted. So what we're going to do, if you find that after testing your ankles, what we're going to do is we'll have Brady stand up here. He's going to run through some basic calf stretching. So if you think about the calf, we have two muscles. We have the gastroc, the outermost calf muscle, and the soleus, which is just deeper inside that. To stretch the gastroc, we're going to go that typical foot up on the wall stretch. Keep the knee straight. This is the difference between targeting the gastroc and the soleus. So you're going to lunge that knee towards the wall and then relax off. So to get the soleus, what we're going to do is to bend the knee just a little bit. Same thing, foot is up in the same position, bend the knee, drive forward. Now we're targeting that soleus, which is just deeper inside. So once we loosen up those muscles there in the calf that limit the dorsiflexion, he's going to stand up and go into that same, it's a test but also an exercise. So he's going to put the foot flat on the ground, try not to let the heel lift up. He's going to lunge to the wall and relax. Lunge to the wall and relax. So this here is working on loosening not just the muscles, but the actual ankle joint itself to introduce some more range of motion in there. So once you do those few tests, see how you feel, see if you are tight in the ankles, work on those drills to loosen up and to get the necessary range of motion. And now Brady's going to show us give us a couple pointers on the same thing on the ankle from an athletic performance standpoint.
So one of the things that we teach here at Quest is how to accelerate more efficiently, more effectively, and basically how to learn to run faster. And one of the important pieces that we really try to address is this very thing about ankle dorsiflexion. If you're not fully able to dorsiflex, so I'll give you an example here. If I let my toe come down or I plantar flex and I try to fully flex my hip, I'm limited. But if I pull my toes up, notice I can get a little bit more knee drive, a little bit more hip flexion, as well as a little bit more hip extension on the support leg. So the greater degree of hip flexion and dorsiflexion we can get, we're basically cocking the hip and the ankle to be able to drive force into the ground. Now if this is limited and we can't get full flexion, then we are limited and we can't get full extension. So as we're sprinting or going through any type of power skipping drills, acceleration drills, etc., the ankle is a critical part, because if it's limited in its range of motion, we're going to be limited in our ability to do these drills, develop that as a skill, etc. So in essence, if your ankles are limited in their dorsiflexion, you can actually be slower than you're capable of being.
Thank you guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Again, I'm Garrett McLaughlin. This is Brady Holt. We're located at Quest Performance in Cool Springs, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.